Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome.
I'm Liz Minks, co-director at SAMi with...
And Tsuneshi. Welcome, welcome. We're going to take tonight and next week's Facebook events opportunity to talk about our return to campus.
Yay, we're so excited to see you.
Answer some questions.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us.
So we're going to get started here. We've got a little PowerPoint for you from the safety committee.
And really, it's Mr. Lonsdale who made
this
this
together.
So
Yeah.
thank you,
Mr.
Lonsdale. So the first question is just about mask wearing, you know, the whys and what kind to wear. So he's got this all laid out, and it seems kind of obvious, right? We wear a mask to protect others, and they wear a mask to protect us. And there is a lot of discussion about like what's appropriate as a mask and what's not. So at school, we are asking that you wear a mask that covers your nose, your mouth. It fits snugly, but no gaiters, bandanas,
Or valved masks.
Mm-hmm. And the reason no valved mask is that the airflow still comes out of your mask. And
it needs to be double...
layered.
Yeah, double layered, not just one layer. And sometimes some of them you can put even a coffee filter in and then remove that.
Yeah. And if you don't have a mask at home, that's okay. We will have masks in classrooms. And if you're riding a bus, they're going to have a mask too. But not a whole lot, right? So
Right.
Please try to get your own reusable masks.
Yes. So how to wear your mask. You want it to cover your face. You want there to be a snug fit over your nose. And
you know, some people will be talking and it starts sliding down their nose,
Yeah.
right? That's okay, because you can just push it back up. Or someone might be looking at you and say, hey, push back up, you know? So don't be shy. It's all good. Oh, that's a fun thing. So we want to make sure that we're 6 foot apart. So like inside the classrooms, you'll come into the classrooms and see that they're marked. The spaces are marked for you to sit 6 foot apart. And when you're lining up, maybe to get in the building or for lunch, you'll see 6 foot markers again. And even when you're outside in the park enjoying your lunch, which we're hoping people will do, please remember to maintain distance and be wearing your mask whenever possible. Oh,
yeah, we really want you to
this.
spend time washing your hands. And if that's not available, be sure to use the hand sanitizer.
Yep.
It'll be available.
Every classroom will have hand sanitizer gel. And I heard this one school, their motto is gel in, gel out. So that's not bad, you know, to walk into a classroom, give yourself a squirt of gel, rub it in, do your class, and on your way out, do it again.
That's a hospital best practice. And so when nurses go in and out of rooms, that's what they do, gel in, gel out. So reduces infection.
And, this one just refers to different ways that you can keep healthy. And we're kind of talking about that. Okay, so when you do come back, and it's soon, right? March 15th and 16th, cohort A and B of 12th graders. And then March 18th and 19th, cohort A and B of
12th and 9th graders. Okay. So then the 9th graders will join us.
Don't listen to me. Okay, so that Monday, Tuesday is 12th graders. Monday is cohort A, Tuesday is cohort B, right?
Yep.
And then that Thursday, 9th graders will join them because 9th grade cohort A will join 12th grade cohort A. And then Friday, 9th grade cohort B, you will join 12th grade cohort B.
Yep.
Got
and
that
then
one right.
The next week, the 10th and 11th graders will join by cohort. So we're always going to keep the cohort separate.
Always.
So Monday, Thursday is going to be cohort A. Tuesday, Friday will be cohort B. And then Wednesday will be remote.
Yep.
So we'll have the whole school back, and then we'll go to, we'll be learning all of the processes for being safe at school, entering the classroom, doing the family app, all those things. We're going to practice all that really well and do this safely. And then we'll go to spring break and then hit the ground running when we come back from spring break.
Yeah, and spring break is March 29th through April 9th, by the way.
Yep, 2
So,
weeks.
so get the family app or the link to the health survey on your phone, the home screen. It'll be so easy that way.
Just
and
a
you
few
can-
questions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4 questions.
Yep.
And you can even do it at home that same day, so you don't have to worry about it later. Okay. Skip that. We're not doing. The adults have to sign in also, besides
Yeah.
doing the app.
Yeah.
Students don't. Okay, so for those of you who know our custodial staff, Mr. Payne, Bob Hart, Cassidy, they have been working to tape off areas, including parts of desks and on the floor where your chair goes. I mean, that's how
Much they
much
care. Yeah.
they want to keep people safe, right? So you will see that your desk seat is 6 foot apart from everyone else. And the 15-minute deal, you'll hear people talking about that a lot. So what the Department of Health recommends is that you're not within 6 feet of somebody, for example, like this, for more than 15 minutes a day. So it could be like, maybe Liz and I have coffee in the morning and we're together for 5 minutes, really close. And then at lunchtime, another 5 minutes. That will add up to 10, and that counts towards a total of 15 minutes a day. So if you're just walking through the hallways or by somebody on the trail, that's like a couple of seconds. So don't worry if you're not 6 foot apart then. We just don't want you to stand in front of each other.
And we do have traffic flow so that people
yeah.
can be spaced out and they can go in one direction. But in the park, the Metro Parks really wants all patrons to observe the masking, social distancing, all the park guidelines. So, and to be healthy.
Yep. So at the end of your class, right, you'll have 4 classes on campus each day. At the end of your class, the teacher or you will be spraying the desk and the chair with some soapy water solution, and then you will be wiping it off with a paper towel, just to leave it clean, not sticky or gross or anything for the next person sitting in your seat. And then at the end of the day, I don't know if it's at the end of the day, custodians will come and disinfect. Okay, so even though we are going by cohort A on Monday, cohort B on Tuesday, in between those 2 days, your rooms will be disinfected. So cohort B doesn't have to worry at all. Okay. Okay, so between classes, the safest way to get to your next class is to walk, hop, skip, or jump. You can use the beautiful forest trails that we've got to go from like the portables to the ELC or pagoda. We do have the bus shuttle service just like we did last year, but really seating is going to be limited, right? Because of 6 foot distancing. So by the time you wait for the bus to circle all the way around and come back to get you, you could have walked already. So please choose to walk to your classes.
So the restrooms are going to be single use, and we have multi-gender restrooms. So we're going to line up 6 foot apart outside to wait to use that, and you have to use your mask. Be sure to wash your hands, and we're going to close the portable C restrooms during class time.
Because there's a class going on in Portable C. And just so you know, the other restrooms have multiple stalls, right? So you'll see some of the stalls are closed and taped shut. So as long as you use the other stalls, you'll always be 6 foot apart.
So you want to bring your fully charged laptop to school and make sure that you have some sort of like water repellent way to protect your laptop. So a plastic bag is fine. You can get it in a backpack. But we do need you to charge it up every day. So those computers on wheels, we're not going to have those anymore. Those laptops have been distributed. And so the students, we want you to turn in your work on your laptop, use the Schoology, but it does need to be charged every night.
So be sure to charge up your laptop at night, turn it off so that it fully charges. Also, if you'll need pencils and pens and whatnot in class, so bring your own, please. If you don't have any, you can stop by the office and they'll give you a supply, but there won't be any in the classroom just because it's not hygienic to share those things. And it's SAMi.
It's SAMi. Make sure that you have your raincoat and your boots.
So some of you have had like a year of staying inside, not at SAMi, right? So you may have forgotten that at SAMi we live in the rain. So please make sure you come each day ready to spend the day outside. And when you come into the building, you'll see that the water fountains, the drinking fountains, are taped off also, but there is a bottle filler available. So bring your water bottle, bring it full if you can, just so you'll have something during the day.
Mm-hmm. And we can't eat or drink in the classrooms. You're going to have to drink between classes. And breakfast and lunch will be at the ELC. There'll be limited seating at the ELC. We really want to encourage people to enjoy the park and be sure not to litter, be courteous, and 6 feet apart. But we'd love for you to eat outside. That's going to be the safest, actually.
Mm-hmm. So for our zoo, all 3 zoo classrooms, Zoo A, B, and C, will be SAMi this year, and they'll all be Spanish. So if you have Bojorquez or Mackley or Sagastizado or
Profe
Chin, they'll all be in that one area, which is kind of cool for them, right? And you'll be using the main gate at the zoo to get in and out of those classrooms. We won't be going through the ELC doors like we used to. Oh, one more thing about the zoo. We used to be able to just kind of roam the zoo, during lunchtime or whatever, but the zoo has their own restrictions on how many people can be in there. So we don't have that permission, that luxury this year, but maybe next year. Who knows?
Yeah, we're all going to kind of work through this to make sure that everybody is physically safe, and then the teachers are going to work with Ms. Shetler on trying to integrate. So your classes might be able to go into the zoo, but you're just going to have to follow guidelines that the zoo lays out for their capacity.
And you'll be with your class.
Mm-hmm. So talking to your friends safely. So you'd want to talk to your friends between classes, make sure that you're 6 feet apart, and always keep your mask on.
And, we're not going to be able to walk around and make sure everybody's 6 foot apart, right, or wearing their mask. We get that. But we're trusting that as part of a loving SAMi community, that you care enough about your friends that you're going to protect them by wearing a mask and staying 6 feet apart.
And so if we do have to have conversations, we'll use our usual method of having the conversation with you, and then if it needs to be a little bit more intensive, we'll go down that road as we need to.
But we really don't want to.
Exactly. We really want to come back, so safely.
Yeah.
That's it.
Awesome. So thanks for listening to our presentation, and thank Mr. Lonsdale if you get a chance for the PowerPoint. And if you have any questions, please go ahead and we'll be fielding some questions now. No? Well, Liz, we did such a great job. Nobody has any questions? Or like maybe we just overworded you, so like you're just like, I don't know.
But we are going to be hosting a few more of these, and you can always reach out to us. You can reach out to your mentor who has this information, and so we hope that this helped.
And you know how to get in touch with us, email, right? Or call the main number, 571-2300. They'll get in touch with us and we'll get back to you. I know there were a lot of questions about transportation, so let me just say this one thing. Yes, we have the shuttle buses that go from TCC, the mall, and downtown.
And then
right?
over to Northeast.
And then one bus specially for Northeast Tacoma. What we don't know at this time is the exact times pickup and drop off will be. We're hoping to get that all posted on Monday. So check it out.
So Google This Week at SAMi, and that'll take you to where we post a lot of the announcements, and so we'll get that up there as soon as we can.
Yeah, sounds
Okay.
good. Thanks, partner.
Thank you. Thank
Bye.
you.